many believe that 4 players have set themselves apart. Will it be Cade Cunningham will be on top? We'll talk about number 2. In fact, Mike Schmitz is virtually certain 4 players have set themselves apart.
Cade Cunningham is a bona fide number 1 overall prospect. He has the ability to score at all 3 levels, create for others, and has an unshakable confidence. His combination of overall skill at 6'8" gives him the upside of Luka Doncic. After Cunningham, though, the debate begins with who should be the 2nd overall pick. Could it be Jalen Green, an effortless scorer with elite athleticism who can take over any game? Or Evan Mobley, whose blend of skill, feel, and two-way versatility makes him the ideal big man in today's NBA. And don't count out Jalen Suggs, the most exciting transition playmaker in the entire draft, with elite defensive toughness. While all these guys are great options, Jalen Green's star potential and dynamic scoring ability will be too hard to pass up at number 2.
And at number 2, it is the Houston Rockets, who reportedly said, what is this strange event in which people gather together and select basketball players? Because the Rockets haven't made a first-round pick in the NBA draft since 2015 when they took Sam Decker out of Wisconsin. But
I feel sorry for their loss.
All right, here we go. Yeah. For $100, the last time the Rockets made a pick in the draft was 2018. This C-note is yours if you tell me who it is.
DeAnthony Melton of USC.
Good try. That's not right.
It's not right.
Anybody else?
You know what? I'm going to pass. I want the 100.
I know you do.
Yeah, my kids are expensive, but I'm going to pass on this one.
Vince Edwards out of Purdue. Bobby Marks, did you really know that? I don't believe it. Bobby Marks raised his hand over there. I tell you, Bobby, I'll give you a 20.
Just buy me a piece of pizza.
Is he right? Did he really? All right, I'll give him the money then. Billis knows I don't like giving him money away. All right, but the number 2 pick, Schmidt said in his virtual segment that he thought it was going to be Jalen Green from the G League. What do you think?
Well, Jalen Green would be that's the beauty of this draft. He would be a great pick because we've got 4 guys that could be taken number 1, and legitimately, I would lean at number 2 toward Evan Mobley of USC because he is a complete front court prospect. We talked about Cade Cunningham being complete overall. Evan Mobley is 7 feet tall. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. He's a magnificent, graceful athlete that can run the floor, that can get off the floor. He covers up the rim from 12 feet, and then he blocks about 3 shots per game. And his offense is pretty darn good. He's got a beautiful mechanics on his jumper. He's not yet a stretch 4, stretch 5, but I think he can be in time, and I think he's got just fantastic ability. But we can argue all day long, whatever they do, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs, nobody's going to argue with it. That's how good the top 4 are.
Well, I mean, being from Texas myself and a Texas boy, the Rockets fan base right now is looking for someone with swagger, right? You're looking for that LaMelo Ball. You're looking for someone to replace James Harden, and Jalen Green has that along with the game. You look at his smile. You look at his hair, the way he carries himself off the court. That's what they're looking for. He's so electrifying to watch, super athletic, reminds me a lot of Jaylen Brown a little bit, the way that his mannerisms and things to that nature. But other than that, I feel like this kid is a superstar in the making, and you can't go wrong with Evan Mobley, but I just feel like when you're looking for swagger, this kid has it all.
Rockets, I made fun of them not participating, but any news with them? Have they made a decision? Would they move this pick? Is everything?
Well, listen, they're waiting for official word that Detroit's going to take Cade Cunningham, and I think Detroit is getting there, but they haven't fully gotten there yet. But certainly Jalen Green has been prominent in their conversations in Houston. They really are enamored with him. And listen, they're listening to teams. They have not received anything yet that's blown them away. And this is a draft where it's virtually impossible to trade into the top 3, probably even the top 4, because there are just, as these guys have alluded to all week and for months, 3 legitimate, probably number 1 overall picks. But Houston's going to keep listening up until the draft tomorrow night. But certainly I think right now Jalen Green is in the forefront of their conversations. But they've looked hard at Evan Mobley. They've looked hard at Jalen Suggs.